actually learned that as a child. And I think each and every one of us knows that. Like when I was hurting as a child, or frankly, when I was feeling lonely, or frankly, whenever I sought another human out, whether it be my family or my mother, or whether it be friends or whether colleagues or teachers or other students at school, what I was looking for more than anything was human connection. And once we connect, there's a spectacular experience of being grounded, of having our soul massaged, of being actually present, of being given a reason to live. In other words, being given a priority, like somebody actually took their time to connect with me, is one of the most exquisite experiences that life has to offer. And what I'm saying is much of what the psychiatric industry calls psychiatric illness is actually a function of disconnection between people. So a lot of times what would actually cure or heal another person is just connecting with them. I mean connecting at a very real root core level, meaning that you are there with another person and that they feel that you're there and know that you're listening and seeing them for who they really are. Now, you might know as I say this that this is beautiful when it happens to you, but you might have second guesses about whether or not that's all that's needed for healing. I'm suggesting that it is the primary, if not the only component that's necessary for true human healing. Each and every person wants nothing more than to be heard and seen for who they really are. I know I've said that in different ways already a few times in this podcast, but what I really want you to see is that includes you. And it also is really important to see that you don't need a degree of any sort. You don't need to be a counselor or a mentor or a chaplain or a priest or a doctor or a psychologist or a social worker in order to connect with another person. So you have all the skill set necessary to be an exquisite healer. And all you really have to do is connect with that person over there. I invite you to do your very best to connect to the next person you are with. Now, you don't have to like them. You don't have to agree with them. You don't have to be aligned with them. You don't have to want to marry them. You don't have to even want to be friends with them. But I invite you to connect with them. And that is, for some people, that is a little bit daunting, a little bit challenging, maybe even a little bit threatening. What I'm suggesting, though, again, is that healing the world is going to come when we actually connect with other people.